Hey everyone, I want to do a video on this cool paracord belt I just got from Prepinstein Designs, and I wanted to do the unpackaging and all that. I'm really excited. I've had this since yesterday and I didn't want to open it because I wanted to do a video for everybody, but pretty cool belt. Eric at Prepinstein Designs was also cool enough to send me the inside stuff so I can show you in the video what exactly is all in this. So let's go ahead and open this up because I'm really curious, and after we kind of go through this, I'm going to actually put it on, put my gun on and my knife and walk around with it for a while and see, you know, how comfortable and all of that it is. But let's go ahead and open this up right now and check it out. Pretty cool logo too, right? Oh, there we go. Pretty cool logo, right? So, let's get this sucker out of there. Now, this is pretty neat. It's got just the regular buckle, and Eric was on the podcast and explained why this buckle, he chose this buckle instead of, you know, one of the snapping ones, and it's because of comfort. If you're going to be wearing this all day, you need to have one of those. It's got right here in this clasp thing, it's got a striker, and also on the other end, which is where all the stuff is in this little compartment, but it's also got a flint right here so you can, a cool fire starter. In this, I'll show you what he put in this. This belt is pretty long, but it looks pretty cool. So what we'll do is I'll kind of show you what the insides are, the insides of here. See if you can see that. And then, yeah, so we'll see what's in there. He's got the twine interlaced throughout here, which looks pretty cool. It's that kind of coyote color, which I really like, the black and coyote. But let's take a look at what's in here, what's in this actual belt, the tip of the belt right there. Get my knife out of the way. Just kind of throw all this stuff out here. So this is everything that there is in there. I don't know, I think this is the paracord that goes around there. He's got the twine, which can be useful for a bunch of different things. You can even take this apart, but it's good material. He's got some snare wire, which is pretty cool, pretty useful to have taped together. He's got the striker and the flint, or the mag rod, which you can, you know, use to create a fire. And then in this, he's got looks like some more paracord. That's the different belt design, I believe. And he's got in here is this little tube, which is pretty cool because this is absolutely watertight. So if you're, you know, you're rafting or something like that, and this also is made out of stainless steel, so it's not going to rust, and this is not, the stuff in it is not going to get wet. It's got the fishing line, and I can't remember what kind of fishing line he said, but it's really quality fishing line that's not going to, you know, stay spooled up kind of like this. It's actually going to work for you. Got a couple clothespins, a couple fishing hooks, and all of this stuff is packed right here in the end of this belt, which I like that idea because you don't need to destroy the whole belt just to get to that stuff if you need to use it. And as bad as it would be to have to take this apart and use it, it's something that if you have to, that's the reason you get a belt like this. Now this belt is a little bit pricey, but I think it's absolutely worth the money for what it is. The quality, it's made by a prepper. Everything in it is just, you know it's good quality, and honestly to do this yourself might cost you around that anyway. You could probably do it cheaper, but you'd have to get pretty good at doing the double cobra weave and get all the stuff that goes into it. So what I'm going to do now is wear the belt a little bit, kind of wear it around and see see how it feels, and then I'll come back and we'll talk about that a bit. Alright, so I've had the belt on for a few hours now, and just with my knife on and my gun, and it's basically a belt. The only thing I don't like, and it's this holster basically. It has nothing to do with the belt. It's this holster that I don't like anyway. It tends to tilt up that way a little bit, and I don't like that. I like to be able to draw like that instead of being up front and that, and I'm not sure how stable that is. I mean, it hasn't come off, but it does tend to go up like that, and that's kind of a, you know, not ideal for me, but that's the holster, not the belt. The other thing too, my Smith & Wesson, this holster doesn't, let's see, it won't go through there because of the belt loop things, but this holster is the wrong side anyway, so I don't like this one because I'm left-handed, and it's just weird pulling from that side. But I got this because I am kind of learning that too, so I can be ambidextrous. But all in all, I mean, this knife is fairly heavy. You know, not a super big knife or anything, but all in all, it's just comfortable. It's a belt. It's normal. I like the belt. I got this a little bit too long because evidently I think I'm bigger than I am, but that's okay with me because it wraps around pretty good and it fits pretty good. And like I said, if I get a better holster, I don't usually wear my gun on my belt anyway, but if I got a better holster, this would do pretty well. And this clip, I do like the fact that, let me put this gun down. I do like the fact that this clip on here actually does pretty well on the belt. So other than the flimsy little holster, not too bad at all. So all in all, it's a good belt. Like I said, it's a little bit pricey, but I think it's worth every single penny of it. It's one of those things, save up for and eventually get them, like your sun oven, like the sun oven we got, stuff that you have to just kind of save up for and get them. But this will be something that goes in my camping stuff, and definitely worth the money. So appreciate it, and I'll leave a link below what's in the belt. I'll leave a link where you can get it, all of that stuff. But appreciate everyone, and we'll talk to you later.